Despite being picked 6th in the Summit League preseason tennis poll, the IUPUI women's tennis team is extremely optimistic heading into its 2011 campaign, which begins on January 22nd and 23rd against Youngstown State and Southern Illinois Edwardsville. The Jags won all 5 of their matches in the final month of the season a year ago, and look to carry the experience gained at the end of the season into the early stages of this season. Head coach Cameron Currie has 4 returners from last year's squad in addition to 3 newcomers. However, the roster boasts youthfulness with 1 junior, 5 sophomores, and 1 freshman.
We're just building on top of that, adding that depth, being able to move players, around and being flexible, going into matches with our opponents basically not knowing who's playing what spot feels good, and I think the girls are confident about it too.
The 4 familiar faces returning to the court in 2011 are Jessica Bays, ALISHA Cummings, Shelby Hullett, and Bailey Merrifield. Hullett and Bays both earned 9 victories in singles action in the middle of the IUPUI lineup in 2010 and will give the Jags depth throughout the lineup.
The morale is definitely up, and we have new players coming in, and they've added a lot to the team, so the morale is just building.
I feel like the team has a really good chemistry. I mean, there's only 7 of us, but we're all really close, and we can all rely on each other to boost each other when we're down, and everyone gets along pretty well, and I think it shows.
A talented group of newcomers rounds out the roster in freshman Danielle Hayfell, sophomore Vanessa Whyte, and junior Lee Matthews. Matthews is a transfer from the University of Indianapolis, while Whyte and Hayfell will experience their first season of collegiate tennis.
The transfer coming in from University of Indianapolis, former number 1/number 2 player there, her first 2 years, and Vanessa she was an elite junior player to begin with, I think is really going to put us in a good place starting season this weekend.
With 12 of their non-conference matches to be played at home, coupled with the talent that this group brings to the table, Currie feels that the 2011 edition of the IUPUI women's tennis team can compete at every position and find itself in the hunt for a conference tournament bid when all is said and done. Fans can find more information and get updates on the IUPUI women's tennis team by going to IUPUIJags.com.